first reactions.
Oh my goodness. We need to replicate us some new underwear, please.
Yeah.
That was
good God. I'm so excited.
immense.
I can't breathe right now. My lungs burn.
tingles all up my spine when
Yeah.
it first started. Now this is going to contain spoilers, so don't watch this if you don't want to know what happens.
So yeah.
But basically it sort of started off very similar format, didn't it, to the first one, where they get the emotional
definitely
charge,
so, yeah.
don't they? It's a very emotional start.
Beautiful music again, which was what blew me away with the first film.
Ladies and
gentlemen.
Well, I'm Sam and this is Carol, and we're from the Trekkie Girls.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name and who you play on Star Trek, please?
My name's Alice Eve and I play Dr. Carol Marcus in Star Trek Into Darkness.
Wonderful, thank you. So how did that role come about? Were you approached by someone or did you audition for the role?
It came about the traditional way. I auditioned and then I met with JJ a couple of times and we spoke about all the difficult challenges that would be involved and how I was more than excited to take them on. And it turned out to be more than a magical journey, making a film with J.J. Abrams, with a universe as rich as the Star Trek universe, with morals and ethics within that universe that are so strong and varying degrees, you know, Bones versus Spock versus Kirk. There was so much richness there to engage with that it became a completely thrilling experience.
And what did you think of the character Carol Marcus? Did you do much research into her original character and watched her in her other films?
I did. I watched her in The Wrath of Khan, where she has a full-grown son by James Tiberius Kirk. So I'm not quite there yet. I did do lots of research. She's incredibly intelligent. I would go so far as to say the most intelligent. But that's just controversial, and I don't mean it completely true. But she definitely has her areas of expertise and knows them very well. And JJ was adamant that I would speak as fast as a woman of that intelligence would speak. So I really learned how to speak very, very fast during the making of Star Trek. That was
lovely. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. It's very kind of you. Take care. Thank you. Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
What just happened there?
Yeah.
I had a million questions for her.
Yeah.
And I could feel her being pulled away from us then.
Yeah,
But
still very.
yeah, that was very nice. But yeah, so back to where we were. A very emotional start, wasn't it?
Beautiful music. And then, the action, Benedict.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, he
beautiful,
appears in it.
evil sounding voice. I love it.
They ask what his name is. Someone says, "Who are you?"
And then it cuts.
And it's just, it is staring. But the character has now been revealed.
Yes.
And it is official. It is John Harrison.
Yeah.
I thought that was made up.
No.
I really thought that was a red herring. Absolutely. So yeah, that was wonderful. Yeah, absolutely action-packed. It explains a lot of the images that we saw in some of the posters.
Yeah.
So it explained the red planet. It explained why the Enterprise is underwater. London features very heavily.
Very excited about that.
And yeah, it looked incredible in IMAX. There was a question and answer session at the end with Brian Burke, who I believe was his assistant director, I think he's...
And, producer, I think.
Producer, right. Yeah. We'll work that out.
Yeah.
We're just starstruck at the moment.
Yeah.
And there was Alice Eve, obviously, and Benedict Cumberbatch, and we got to ask them about their characters and their involvement in Star Trek. It's been very difficult for them, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's still all very hush-hush what's going on, so...
Yeah. That's our initial... fan-dazed reaction, and
sorry if it doesn't make much sense.
We'll bring you more in a minute. Thank you. Hi, how you doing?
The iPad interview.
I know. Come on in there.
Come in here.
Come in the middle. Yeah, come in there. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. Good. How are you?
Oh, we're very well.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
I mean, how you are excited?
I'm very excited.
Are you?
Carol's a massive fan of yours.
Yeah, I am.
How near? Thank you. How near the front were you? That's what I worry about a little bit.
Second front.
We could see.
Was it too overwhelming? Because you probably count the pores in my nose or something horrendous. It's so close.
We could see up Simon Pegg's nose.
Yeah.
Everyone can always see up Simon Pegg's nose. No, what did you think? Did you enjoy it?
Blown away. Yeah, absolutely loved it. Cool. But it was I don't have words. I'm sorry.
Oh, cool.
So you've been confirmed as playing John Harrison.
That's right. That is right.
Is he an established character at all?
We're establishing him in this.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think a lot of fans are going to be glad about that. So,
Cool.
how would you feel about how do you feel about the Khan rumours?
Rumours and speculation are fun and games, I think, and that's all part of the grist of the mill. But, what JJ does so beautifully well is he tells very, very exciting, spectacular stories with real three-dimensional characters. So for me, the real thrill of this role was to be able to play someone who was three-dimensional, had a real purpose and a belief in what he was doing. But like I said in the auditorium, he's a terrorist. He's a homegrown terrorist who acts with incredible violence and vicious authority and pretty punishing results as well, and using extraordinary methods both in close-hand combat and physical strength and weaponry, but also with mind games. I mean, he's a psychological chess player, and he manipulates Kirk and Spock and the whole dynamic of the Star Trek family. So it's a proper villain for the second film, in the sense that with the establishing of that wonderful cast and crew in the first, you really have to throw a big obstacle in their way, and I think JJ gave me a lot of fun playing that obstacle.
Now, in one of the pictures, we see a picture of you wearing a Starfleet uniform. Are you a member of the Enterprise?
Well, you just have to wait and find out, won't you?
Yeah. And you're walking into an established fan base with a very long, rich history. How does that feel?
Lovely, like entering a warm bath. Now, of course, I'm kind of. I know you guys are despite concerns about doing a good job for you're a very lovely bunch of people, and I've been told that from Patrick Stewart and Tom Hardy, all sorts of people who have appeared previously in Star Trek films and the franchise of the TV series as well, and of course R1. So I'm excited about meeting a lot of you, and yes, expectations and all the rest of it, but as I've said before, with the utmost respect for fans and their knowledge base, which exceeds any one of us that have ever been in the programme as far as I can see, or the film, or films, or this film. I'll stop now. Is the fact that I've just completely tripped myself up. What was I talking about? Yes, no, it's the fact that if I woke up every morning worried about how to basically fulfill those expectations, I'd be paralysed with indecision. And so my focus has been very much, this puts the blame on JJ, but it's the truth. My focus has very much been on pleasing my director. It's about a job, a promise he gave me, and a promise I gave him to deliver on this role. And it's about my fellow cast members, writers and producers and director foremost, chief and foremost. So, once that general's happy, I trust his good taste. I trust what he did with the first film has both reinvented it, brought a new audience to it, which I think is very important for Trekkies as well as for him and the health of the franchise, and for all of us really, because I think that film was extraordinary as a film. It was a great bit of filmmaking. And I realised that there was a Trekkie in me when I got the thrill of seeing the origin story meted out and saw all the cast and the crew meet each other for the first time. It was just fantastic.
Well, us fans are very pleased to have you on board.
Good.
And
we
welcome you.
Thank you. Well, I hope I fulfil the promise of your expectations and hope.
How do you feel about giving a collective Khan Shatner style anyway, just for fun?
Oh no, I'll leave that for the history books.
Leave that for William Shatner.
Leave that for William Shatner and that particular film. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet
Lovely
you.
to meet you.
Take
Thank
care.
you for taking
Bye-bye.
the time to talk to us.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, wasn't he lovely? Yeah. Wow. How was that, Carol? How are you feeling?
I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy, Sam.
Need to get this girl some water.
I'll find some.
Cool. Well, we'll give you more comprehensive updates soon once Carol's calmed down, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.